Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Into the Breach. We're playing as the Blitzkrieg, and we're about ready to head into the final island, having really no confidence at all that I could handle a third island. Rather, not the final island, the last stand. Just want to quickly review the mechs here. We have our secret weapon of a self-destruct on the AI pilot, so, you wouldn't want to give that to a real pilot, but hey, it's just a computer, right? This guy is basically unupgraded. And this, I'm really questioning whether I want this in the final battle. Like, would this be better? Just take some extra health and a move? Am I going to get a lot of opportunities to use the double shot? It feels like no. But maybe? I think I'll just do this. I want the move to make sure I can get to whatever building cluster is being threatened. And given that, I might as well take the health. It's sort of free. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can turn this into a win. I have my doubts. Alright. No spiders yet. That's nice, I guess. Are there going to be spiders here? I'm not sure. I want the hook mech over here so he can threaten to pull enemies into the water on B4. And I'll just put the artillery around here so he can push maybe in either of the cardinal directions. Why are we letting the AI be the one who complains to Jessica? Shouldn't, like, one of my real pilots do it? Okay, so pushing this guy is a great victory. Just push him onto the second rank. Yeah. And if we push this guy over to the C file, then A, I can damage him along with this Hornet, and B, he'll block the spawn on C1 and damage himself. So that seems like the idea. We kind of have to push this Firefly. And we can only manage one additional push, right? So we have to kill one enemy. This is the only one we have the resources to kill. So we'll do that. We have to, yeah, this is the Firefly, the unit we're killing. Which means I don't have a choice of whether to attack this guy before or after I push him, right? And this alpha's killing himself, thank goodness. Does it matter which mech I use to... Wait. I'm not so sure I actually... Yeah, so I was hoping that... Alright, so first point. It has to be the artillery mech who does this, right? Oh no. But the only place the artillery mech can make that attack from is C4, the place that we need to push this guy to. So, right, see, if we could do this, that would be fine, and if it would push him, but it won't. I kind of wish I had that double shot, huh? Hit this guy twice, then boulder this guy? Doesn't actually take care of the problem, though. So, I guess I have to just live with the fact that nobody can push this guy to F2 like I wanted. I could blow up on him, but that seems a little precipitous. The only other... Well, like... So, I could do... Yeah... Okay. So maybe it's sort of worth doing something like push this guy over to C4 with a boulder. Ugh. I was thinking after that, use my my hook mech to come over to here and like pull this guy onto the 4th ranks where he'll shoot the beetle. But that doesn't work because I still won't be able to get there even after I push this guy out of the way, because now there'll be a dang boulder on E4. We could obviously... Well, actually, I was going to say doing this doesn't seem that good because of the lava. But remember, the lava's not going to kill me. It'll just set me on fire. That pulls him to where he's only attacking one building. This one. And then a boulder here, or here, on E4 would still push this guy out of the way, and we could still damage these two. And in fact, I could tank the shot with my lightning mech while attacking these guys. So he wouldn't hit any buildings. We'd just lose 2 damage here, and set my tank, or my hook mech on fire. That's a way to avoid grid damage this turn, which is pretty cool. I don't love it because it does, you know, sort of 6 damage to my mechs in a way. Oh no, that's right. Jeez, 8. He's attacking for 4, so we would take 4 damage on the lightning mech. Good thing we have 7 health. As well as setting this guy on fire, which will sort of, over the course of this mission, do 3 damage. Unless I find time to repair, which seems unlikely. But you know what? Yeah, I can't quite get 1 tile higher to pull this guy into the lava, which would be stupendous if I could. Yeah. Okay. Well, that seems playable. It's a lot of damage to tank, but hopefully it won't be fatal. And I really do need to protect these buildings over just about everything else. So we pull this guy up. It of course looks like he'll be attacking this firefly, but that's not the case. Or this hornet. Because the hornet will be... Oh wait, no! This is not a kill all enemies thing. This is a turn into lava. So the hornet will still be there. The hornet will still be there. So that's actually really important because it means we need to kill the hornet. And it means we don't need to tank the shot from the leader. He'll be killing the hornet for us, which is a great improvement on things. I just need to move over here before we push the beetle to C4 so that I can still attack this group without being hit by the hornet and without being charged at by the beetle. So this is great. And this is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. You know, mainly it's not great because it sets my guy on fire, but it's alright. There we go. That's a pretty decent turn. See you later, poor guy. Oh, does he get fire damage this turn? No, fire damage comes before environmental. Okay. And remember, pulling this guy into lava wouldn't kill him because he's a leader. However, pulling him into this fire will kill him, which seems real good to me. Are these guys... They're both choosing to drown themselves? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. That's so great. So, like, I want to do this very badly. But what am I doing with everyone else? The only thing I can see to do with this guy is just step out of the way. Either to here or to here, the only two places he can reach. Although, if I were to kill this blobber, we could reach somewhere better. Which, if I wanted to, I could do by sacking this mech. Right? But actually that would resurrect this beetle in a way. So it's not so great. I don't have to sack the mech. I could do this. Right? Dump the blobber in the water. So this is like an interesting approach that kills almost everything on the screen. The main issue is that it leaves this undealt with. I could instead deal with it, I think. Nope. Well, I could do this to prevent 1 damage. Bump into the building for 1 instead of blowing up for 3. But that has a couple issues. One, it positions my boulder mech pretty badly for the rest of combat. Given that I kind of want to be able to get him in here somewhere and use self-destruct. And it prevents 1 damage at the expense of leaving this alpha blobber alive, who's gonna like cause some issues. Or it's just a regular blobber? Oh, this is only attacking for 1 anyway. Well, so I can't even prevent it. Great, that's great news because it means I don't have to make a decision. This is just the better play. And it also frees up my lightning mech to move differently because this space will be open and he can get closer to, he can get, say, to there if he wants, to like C4. Okay. So we do this. And we can just hook this guy. And step out of the way of these blokes. While staying as close as I can to what's going to happen in here, I guess. Well, I could stay closer if I wanted. Ooh, do I want the XP? I totally do. What did you get? +1 mech move. That should help. I can't believe how lucky we got with those beetles. Having them both choose to dive into the water was really, really important. Yeah, now I'd really welcome a double shot. But I think we can still prevent grid damage in the following way. Lava boulder here. This pushes the firefly out of the way. Sadly, the firefly will not be attacking the hornet just yet. But because of attack order, right? I can't just say, oh, he's attacking him. I have to at least do something else about it. So that's all fine. Anyway, push this guy, and then use my hook mech here to pull the hornet so he's not attacking anything. And then he'll be attacked by the firefly instead. The question is, in all of this, what to do with my lightning mech. I guess I could stand here and still attack everything, right? Yeah. Nobody needs experience anymore. I don't need to worry about that. Oh, if I stand here, I do get attacked by the Hornet. So I can stand here and not get attacked by anything, which I guess is good. I'll get pushed away even by the boulder when that lands. I still need the boulder even though it's not going to hurt anything. It's all about the push. I can stand here actually and block a spawn, just at the cost of setting myself on fire. That's clearly good. Because this is the last turn coming up. Yeah, okay, so we do this. Hook. Boulder. Got him. Oh, and we block a spawn this way. I didn't even notice. It was sort of the only play, so I didn't bother analyzing it too carefully. But as it happens, there's a nice advantage. And just 2 enemies left to deal with. Should be quite manageable. If I step in fire and water, the fire goes out, right? Yeah. So now I can just tank the 2 damage, no problem. And we can deal with this guy pretty simply. Oh, I don't need to tank the 2 damage. Hang on. I can do better than that. Just come here. Provide a bridge for the lightning mech to kill the firefly at the cost of just 1 damage plus the fire, which is, you know, still not gonna kill you. Did we actually not get the, we didn't get any achievements with these guys. That's a bit of a surprise to me. Like, this one is sort of, I guess we just, like, I don't know. The second island didn't go well. And I didn't have a chance to do anything clever. Oh yeah, I don't take the fire. Nice. Not that it matters. Two of them seem quite achievable, and I'm just surprised that it didn't end up happening. Alright, so 1 grid damage in the first phase. Pretty alright. I'd say we got lucky for sure. But sometimes wow, I've never seen them all spawn right next to each other in the same place. That's interesting. They don't have the stripes yet. They won't until we enter the actual battle, I guess? I feel like they should have the colorblind stripes now. And the skull, of course. Since one of them was a leader, obviously. Don't you dare. You're getting pushed into a rock, buddy. That's what I think of you. Okay, so a rock here is pretty good. So my first thought, of course, was to put a rock on C3, pushing the guy into a falling rock. But that leaves me sort of unable to deal with all this stuff effectively. Whereas at the moment, a rock landing on F3 is pretty good. It defers the firefly problem, it kills the scarab. Hang on. What if I do something a little bit smarter and put a rock on H3 after using my lightning mech to attack the group so that the scarab is dead? Then the firefly will attack the blob. But I can no longer use my hook mech to pull the alpha, the leader anywhere. Right, my plan was to put my hook mech on F3, allowing him to pull the hornet into the rocks. So this boulder here, after attacking, seems clever, but actually ruins something more important. Oh! I can attack this whole group, including the bomb. I was thinking I would need some other way to deal with the bomb once I'm done attacking all the guys down here. But that's not the case. I can just attack the bomb by standing here, which seems quite good. Ah! But it's not as good as it looks, because the key idea of pushing the Hornet... Sorry. What the fuck is this guy? The Firefly to the H file is that I need to not leave a rock on F3, because I need my hook mech to have that square to pull. So what this means is that I have to do this before I attack with the lightning mech, which means that we won't chain into the alpha blobber, which is too bad, but it's much more important that we kill the Hornet leader than that we deal 2 damage to the alpha blobber. So I think that that is just what we're going to have to do. No damage this turn. And the Firefly's in a pretty awkward position where all he can really do is, like, stand in this little corner here where we have pretty good ways to push him whatever he wants to do. I would have liked to block some spawns this turn, but this was a fine turn. I'm not going to complain about it. I guess we only killed 1 monster, right? No, 2. We got the Scarab and the leader. Oh, I didn't even see that spawner. Oof. But that's a fine spot for the lightning mech, right? I can just jazz hands all of these guys. Oh, that's not very nice. Don't attack the Renfield bomb. So I could attack all of this, but that's not necessarily the best play. Maybe it would be more effective to, like, put my hook mech over here so that I can chain through all of these guys, and then I could drop a boulder on this, and no, there's a number of reasons that's not very good. One, we would be attacking the Renfield bomb. On the other hand, like, I guess we're having issues with that anyway. Two, we would not be doing anything with the Alpha Crab. 3, we'd have to dedicate the artillery mech to taking this out, which is not amazing. So what that means is I can't deal with this guy. Can I? No. But I could deal 2 damage to him and maybe, like, hook the Renfield bomb out of the way somehow? Right, I'm thinking, like, come up here. Take 1 damage. We move the artillery mech first, of course. Is there anywhere good I could self-destruct right now? It doesn't really look that way. But so anyway, we could push this guy back. After all of this transpires, we're taking 2 grid damage and 1 damage on the hook mech. And not killing any monsters. So that's the main problem with this plan. We do damage to these guys, but we're not killing them. I certainly don't like this. Hang on. Well, I guess it doesn't make much difference. But after we push this crab back, I'll have access to the spot that it's standing on if I want to pull the Renfield bomb to D5 instead of to E6. It doesn't make a lot of difference to me. I think E6 is better because it gives me this very long E-file that I can hook it along again if that becomes useful. Whereas over here on D5, it's sort of cramped in all 4 dimensions. 4 directions. So I'll keep my artillery mech here, then, to give him better access to self-destruct something next turn. Obviously, we could do 2 damage to this guy if we wanted. But I'd rather prevent the grid damage than deal damage to something when it might not even matter. I can't get there? I can't get there. Because the boulder's in the way now. So if I had just not stood here, I could walk up here and apply this pull. Is it worth a reset to prevent 2 damage to the bomb? I think it is. Something worse might... I might make a worse mistake next turn, but I hope not. If so, I'm in kind of bad shape anyway, right? As they say. So we have to move here first. Actually, the order doesn't really matter, does it? No. But whatever, we'll do it first. Okay. So 2 more turns to survive. And I have self-destruct if I need it. Which I plan to. Ooh. 4 is not a healthy number. God, stop doing that! No! Bad Vec. Wow. So, an interesting thing that we could do is this. Hit everything on the screen, just about. The problem is that this includes the Renfield bomb. It does solve a lot of problems, and it sort of is like my main line that I can think of, is to start with this and then figure everything else out. Can this be dumped in water? I don't think... It's not giant, so I think if I did, it would die. And if I dumped it in lava, I think I would be sad. But I guess I wouldn't have to. I could come over here and hook it in this direction. That's to save it from this attack. Ah, yeah, okay. So, I have problems. These guys are both attacking stuff, and, like, and I don't like that. And I can't... actually, what I was going to say is that I found the solution, which is to, after lightninging all this stuff, the boulder will be gone. I can move my artillery to C6 and self-destruct, blowing both of these guys up. That is certainly true. I could do that. But I also could just lob a new boulder into C6, pushing them both away. I'm not sure yet which of those is better. Because, well, actually, yeah, I was thinking. No, here's a problem with this idea: is that the Renfield bomb will be reduced from 4 health to 1 health this turn, because we'll deal 2 damage to it plus the Scion going off, which means the Scion will be an absolute must-kill next turn, right? And we'll still have these 4 enemies, at least a couple of which will be attacking buildings, right? So, on the one hand, it's like, can I afford not to have this artillery mech next turn? No. But if he deals with 2 enemies this turn by delaying them, I'll have 2 more enemies to deal with next turn. And the only way that, like, that I come out net positive on that is if I can somehow self-destruct 3 enemies next turn. Which is never, ever gonna happen, right? By the way, why don't I see any spawns coming in? Usually there are spawns on the last turn here. Because it might not be the last turn if you let the bomb get killed. So, I think it's very important also to move my mech as close to the Scion as I can get it so that I can kill this guy next turn. Because he's the only one who can do damage, right? If we self-destruct the artillery. Hang on. Is there some way I could get this guy included in the big murder that's going on? Yes. No. I could stand here and hook him. And then but then I'm adjacent to the lightning mech, but not in the direction he's attacking, so it still wouldn't get him. Oh, plus I break this whole chain, so no thank you. We really need him to stay here. So anyway, my lightning mech needs to be able to attack whatever group the Scion is part of next turn. And my hook mech needs to somehow deal with all 4 of these monsters. Or at any rate, prevent them from causing lethal damage. We'll let 1 or 2 of them attack a building, probably. Oh, this kill is happening. Oh, and this guy's getting killed by a rock. So it's only these 2 monsters. And I don't think that the 2 of them together can deal lethal damage to either buildings or the Renfield bomb. Provided that the hook mech can pull one of them to somewhere. Which he should be able to do. Although he'll be standing here, which is not a great spot. This is actually looking pretty promising now. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so we move over here to make sure we're close to the Scion so that we don't lose the bomb. We do this. Then we self-destruct the 2 monsters near here. And pull the Renfield bomb to safety. I don't actually even need to pull it, do I? Because the Alpha Firefly's attack will resolve before the Scarab. No, the Alpha Firefly is dead. No, he's not. We're not killing him. We're just hurting him. Got it. So the Alpha Firefly's attack will resolve before the Scarab's attack, which means the Renfield bomb is not in any danger where it is right now, except, of course, from my lightning mech's attack. This has the result that I will then be able to move my hook mech to H5 and pull this beetle into the water lava this turn, leaving us with only 1 enemy left on the screen besides the Scion, an Alpha Firefly with 1 health. I think we should be able to deal with that, right? Like, the obvious answer is yes, of course, it will be easy. We'll just pull him to somewhere. Or if he attacks a building, we can leave him alone. And if he attacks the Renfield bomb, well, he can't, because the Renfield bomb is on G6, nicely tucked away from his file-oriented attack. So I think that that's actually like GG. We win, right? Where could the Scion possibly go that I can't reach him? Nowhere. He only has 2 moves and I have 5. Okay. So, attack. And we get the achievement finally. Come down here. Give your life. Now, confirm one more time that he's not attacking the bomb, because if he does, I lose the game. 3 is less than 4. It will attack first. 3 is more than 2. We're learning a lot about the number 3 today. We will defeat this scarab. Okay, so come up here, kill the beetle. I'm glad I spent a lot of time on that turn, because it looked hopeless, but actually there was a really, really strong resolution that needed a bit more attention to notice. Oh, no, the Renfield bomb was not tucked away here, because we didn't do that. We just thought about doing it earlier. But I should be able to get in and block whatever attack he makes, hopefully. Just don't... Oh, he didn't... Yeah, if he had moved to E2, would I have been able to save the bomb? Yes, I could have come back to H2 and pulled him back to attack a building instead. So, that saves the Renfield bomb. This saves the building but sacks the mech for no reason? I guess I don't need the building. So let's just not do that? Is there any way we could celebrate doing something cool? Yeah. Woo! Okay. Let's do that. Whee! And we lost one more building, just enough to survive. Alright, that was an exciting one. I'm glad I picked up that self-destruct. I think I bought it, didn't I? It was on sale or something even? No, it was a while ago. Or maybe it was actually just the last shop and I've forgotten. Yeah, we kept the streak alive despite some big mistakes. Didn't that guy die, like... That mech died 4 times, I think. Maybe more. Alright, well, 14,000. Not a good score by any means. But... enough. Obviously, we send this guy back. You know, is his special that great? Maybe, maybe not. But even his 2 skills are better than the 2 skills from here, so easy choice. And it's time to unlock the final squad. We didn't get enough coins! Are you kidding me? I hate this unlock system. Who needs friggin' coins? Okay, where are my dang achievements at? Ugh. Have we've still never done this. Finish an island without taking mech damage. Alright, well... I was hoping to just do an 8-game win streak with all 8 squads. But we didn't get enough achievements. So if I want to do that, I will have to pick up another achievement somehow. I don't really want to risk another hard mode. Like, I don't want to risk the win streak on a hard mode game. But I also, like, I could say, I'll just play an easy mode to pick up some coins and keep the streak alive. But, like, is it really a streak if you put a game in the middle that's not part of it? I don't know. Also, I'm surprised there's no achievements for win streaking in here. Why can't I have one of those? Well, okay, whatever. I won't unlock the final squad and show you guys then, since I can't. Maybe I'll do an easy run off camera or something like that. I don't know. I'll let you guys know when you see the next episode what it will be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.